I delivered food via DoorDash for 2 days and made $6. So in this video, I'm sharing my entire experience and a list of pros and cons being a dasher. Hi everyone, I'm Pachia and welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing my experience, pros and cons of being a dasher. Now, a dasher is basically what DoorDash refers to a person who delivers food using their app. Back in March, I made the very bold and brave decision to quit my 9-to-5 to focus on YouTube full time. My channel is not yet monetized, so essentially I'm working for free. And on top of that, I miss shopping. Like, I received letters from Amazon, Ross, and Target asking where have I been? They miss me. And we're getting letters from Amazon and retailers asking where have you been? Makes a girl feel kind of special. And though my husband takes very good care of us, I don't want to go to him and be like, babe, can I have X amount of money to go shopping? Because it's not his responsibility to keep me shopping. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to shop, then I need to make my own money. So while applying for all sorts of jobs, none of which were even interested in interviewing me because apparently I'm underqualified to be a hostess, a sales associate, and a customer associate. Like, what? Like, working in corporate has done nothing for me. And just to be clear, I have not applied to any corporate jobs. I have left that life behind me, and my ideal job right now today is just a part-time job, you know, because I still want to be able to give myself to YouTube as much as possible and put all my energy, because this is really where I want to be. Anyway, since no one was calling me for an interview, I decided to try DoorDash because it seemed really ideal. And why I chose DoorDash? No particular reason other than my friend's son DoorDashes on the weekends. I talked to him, got a little bit of insight, got a little bit of his perspective, and I thought, you know what? I could do it. It sounds easy enough. Plus, I was not going to be underqualified for DoorDash because I know my car is not that old. But after 2 days of dashing, I decided that, you know what? It just wasn't for me. So I thought, you know what, let me create a video about my experience as being a dasher with some pros and cons, because maybe you're thinking about becoming a dasher yourself, or maybe you want to compare it to Uber Eats or Postmates. I'm not really sure if there are any more like food delivery services, but those are the top 3 that just came to my mind. Anyways, let's start off with the pros of being a dasher. Oh wait, before I get into the pros and cons, I just want to say this before I forget. DoorDash tips are optional, and they claim that you will make $5 per delivery, but that is a lie because I was not making $5 for each delivery. Just want to make that clear. I'm not sure what Uber Eats says about the delivery or Postmates says about the delivery, but just know DoorDash tips are optional, and you are not guaranteed to make $5 per delivery, even though that's what they said on Indeed.com. The pros of being a dasher: easy sign up and weekly pay. You get paid every single Wednesday, but if you want to get paid instantly, then you have to pay a fee of $1.99. Save that $1.99 and just get paid on Wednesdays. And yes, Dasher does offer direct deposit. Pro number 2, whatever you make is yours to keep. There is no tax. Pro number 3, depending on the day and the volume of orders, DoorDash will offer an incentive. So let's say like you're out dashing and you accept an order for $5. DoorDash will offer an additional $5. So the total you'll make for that one delivery is $10. And $5, that's the most that I've seen as an incentive. I know that some days there was an extra $1, an extra $2, but $5 was the most that I saw. Or at least the most I can remember. The last pro for me at least was that DoorDash will tell you the hot spots. So if you're just starting out dashing, you can drive to a hot spot and just wait for orders to come in. I don't know if Uber Eats or Postmates does the same thing, but with DoorDash, yes, they do offer hot spots. DoorDash will only alert you of orders that you are nearby. So let's say someone's ordering from like McDonald's and you're a mile away, but another dasher is like half a mile away. That dasher will get the alert first. This isn't really a pro or con, but I just wanted you to be aware of how you would receive orders if you are near another dasher. Let's move on to the cons and why DoorDashing is just really not for me. Once you accept and pick up an order, then and only then will DoorDash give you the delivery address. This is a con for me. Why? Because I don't like not knowing where I'm going. Because how do I know that I won't be driving 10 plus 15 miles to deliver this food? And I'm sure DoorDash has this all geographically figured out whether they're not going to have a dasher deliver food 20 miles out. At least I don't think they will. I mean, that was never the case for me. I think the furthest I've ever gone was 10 miles. In my 2 days of work, I did deliver to a few homes, so I get it. Their known address doesn't need to be known by everyone. But adding on to not knowing where I'm delivering, I didn't always feel safe where I was delivering the food. In my 2 days of work, I also delivered to a few hotels. Now, I don't mind delivering food to the hotels. What I do mind is when the instructions are to go into the hotel and to deliver it to a certain hotel room. Look, I don't know who these people are ordering the food. I just know they order food using DoorDash. I've ordered food from DoorDash before staying in a hotel, and my instructions were to meet me outside because I don't want them to know like my hotel room. You just don't know, right? Like you just have to be very alert and very aware of your surroundings, and delivering to hotels with those instructions made me feel unsafe. If I had known I was going to deliver to a hotel, I would have declined the delivery and I would just moved on to the next. But that's just not how DoorDash works. You won't know the delivery address until you, one, accept the order, and two, pick it up. My second con is that you can only do one delivery at a time. So when you're done with one delivery, you would then have to drive to another hotspot or just park in a random area hoping that someone in the area will order food from wherever you are parked. It would be ideal to do multiple deliveries, especially if you're going to the same location, but there's just no way of telling when an order is going to get placed. So you are just killing time in between orders, which brings me to my third con. Time. You could be waiting 5, 10, 15 minutes for the next delivery. Now, if you're in the city, I'm sure you probably only have to wait 5 minutes because people in the city are probably constantly ordering food, especially during a lunch hour. But I was delivering in the suburbs in the evening. So my deliveries were coming in about every 10 minutes. To me, that is such a waste of time because I'm sitting in my car waiting for a delivery that may or may not be at least $5. Especially if I'm delivering food where I just came from. Like as a dasher, and if you're using your car, you spend a lot of time in your car. You spend a lot of time driving. And when you're doing all that driving, you always have to have gas, which leads me to my last and final con. A full tank of gas for my car cost about $20, and I pump the cheap gas, and it's still super grateful for how cheap gas is today. Anyways, I don't want to have to pump gas for my car every other day being a dasher. I said earlier in this video that I made a whopping $6 in the 2 days that I worked. Really, I made $26. So after factoring in how many times I have to pump gas, I was just like, you know what? It's just not worth it for me because 80% of my earnings went to gas. Being a dasher seems so ideal. Make your own schedule. There's no dress code. I could listen to all the music, podcasts, or audiobooks that I wanted. But at the end, it just wasn't for me. But I'm glad I tried it because now I know that it really ain't for me. Now, I don't want to stray you away from like becoming a dasher yourself or Uber Eats or Postmates. If this is something that you want to try, then go for it. My experiences are my own. Your experience may be completely different. You may find that you like it or even love being a dasher. So if this is something that you just want to try, then do it. You've got nothing to lose. If you're thinking about becoming a dasher, or maybe you're like, oh wait, DoorDash isn't for me, I'm going to try Uber Eats or Postmates, then drop me a comment below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. So till then, have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. It took me an hour to curl my hair like this, And though I'm not really like feeling the look, and it's super hot because I have a light here and a light here facing towards me, I'm thinking about just tying my hair up. But I said it took me an hour to get my hair like this. I'm just gonna leave it down. You know, I am kind of feeling my curls, but it's like super hot. I hate this Georgia weather. One day it's hot, one day it's cold. It's like, can we just get some steady weather here?